Oh, I'm live. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Barbie Noir, back with another video. Okay, here I am. Oh my god. Let me make sure the audio's up. Okay, yep. It is. So, usually, I don't show my beautiful face, but I am sure, and sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear or not. Usually, my mic is really good at canceling out the train, but I'm so sorry if y'all hear a train in the background, okay? Because, I just live by a train station, okay? So, first of all, hey everybody, thank you guys for watching and supporting our channel. I just want to say our last live got a lot of views. I was like, oh my god, people are actually watching. So I'm so sorry, y'all. We were supposed to come back with another live, but things happened. I'm sorry we're here. Tomorrow we are gonna be on live again. We have a lot of juicy things to talk about. But today, we're gonna be talking about a few things. But first of all, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It is free. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting our channel and subscribing to us. Y'all, we have a lot of amazing things in store for you guys, and we're not gonna give up. We're gonna get there. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. So today we are going to be talking about love and hip hop. I don't know. No, I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty ratchet. Okay, not ratchet in real life, but ratchet when I watch, reality TV. I've always loved love and hip hop, mainly love and hip hop Atlanta, but I kind of ventured off into like Miami and what else? But I stopped watching love and hip hop period because it's just trash at this point. But it used to be good. It used to be popping back when the Puerto Rican princess was on there stirring up a bunch of shit and things like that. So it used to be popping. But now it's kind of lame, but I used to watch it. And then I kind of watched some of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood as well. So we got a few couple of things to go over today. And this is like the only time for me to be ratchet is when I watch reality TV shows. I've never been in a fight in my whole entire life. And things like that. So when I watch it, I feel like, oh, I just beat somebody up. I feel like, oh, I just got through fighting somebody. So I just love it. It's like you live vicariously through all these ratchet ass people. Like I used to feel like, oh, about this house, about this car, I just beat this house, rat. So we're gonna talk about it because I love and hip hop, and there's just some, real life things to talk about that just came up. So, it all relates. So bear with me. But before we start, okay, and the only reason why I'm on camera and I don't know, I might keep the camera on today. We'll see. We'll see. But I might take it off, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to show y'all something real quick because y'all see my hair? Okay, just did it. I love experimenting with my hair. Okay, but I just seen some shit that pissed me off. Okay, and it pissed me off for my own personal reasons. Okay, these celebrities allegedly love to copy me. Like, what is going on? So I'm like, oh, let me get some ginger hair, but let me put a bang because I had bought this closure, right? And I wasn't really feeling it. So I'm like, I'm gonna put a bang to cover up the lace because I'm not gonna be out here looking any kind of way. But my hair this is Kendra's. It's really nice. I color it myself and everything like that. Style it, cut it myself. But let me show y'all this bullshit that made me want to like take this fucking wig off and change it. Before we get into the topic, y'all, I promise we finna get into it real quick. But the reason why I'm showing my face on screen is because of this shit. No, Windows. Share. What is going on? Okay, here we go. All right, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Let me show y'all. Did it go to the screen? Yes, here we go. Okay, y'all see Lotto? Who the fuck told you to rock some ginger hair and the same fucking hairstyle to y'all? My curls fell, but it was like real curly like that yesterday with a bang. Who told you to do this shit? Because I've been had my hair like this. Who the fuck told you to put your hair like this, Lotto? Because I definitely did not. Now you finna make me fucking change my hair. The fuck is wrong? Like, oh, girl, who told? Y'all, she really pissing me off. Now look at this shit. Same bang, same curls. Why, Lotto? Why would you do this? I did not tell you to do your hair like this. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Now I want to change it. Let me. Now I don't want. Oh my god. Is that this? Is that? Oops. Is this what I'm on? Yeah, that's enough of that, y'all. So let me know. Y'all want me to keep? I might just stay on the screen. I don't know. I might make funny faces. No, I might regret being on the screen today, guys. But it is what it is. So let's get into what we really came to get into, y'all. Oh, it's letting me share my screen. Let me make sure. I'm sorry. I'm looking on the YouTube. Okay. Oh my god, it's looking Okay. So this is y'all. This is us. We got to change our Instagram name. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't notice, we changed our YouTube name from Beauties in the Brawn because unfortunately we lost our brawn. So now we're gonna be called In Bold, and I'm promise y'all we're not gonna change it again because I know this is the third time we changed it. We're not gonna change it again. So we're gonna be called In Bold. So we're gonna be changing all of our social media to In Bold, y'all. So I want to start off with a serious topic, but I really didn't want to talk about this without Alex, Feisty Al. She's supposed to be joining me today. She's having a few technical difficulties, so I'm gonna try to kind of, really get into the deep conversation so she could comment on it. But she is the one who brought up this topic, y'all. And as promised, we did put it on our Instagram. Now the rest of the topics we're gonna talk about today is not on our Instagram, but we're gonna get it together, y'all. So basically, Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop, you might know him from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's where he started on. And then he was on Love and Hip Hop Miami for a second. And I think he went back to Atlanta. I'm not sure, y'all, but he made a little debut in Miami or whatever. I feel like they was just trying to bring more attraction to that season. But Lil Scrappy, he's a rapper, he's an artist. He was from the song Nuck If You Buck. Now we knocking and bucking. I believe that's the song he was on. Nook, if you but y'all know that song. And basically, he's been on this show. He had the baby mama Erica, not Erica Mena, okay, just Erica. She was low-key a little annoying. Let me know what you think about her in the chat below if you watch Love and Hip Hop. Now, he was always cheating on her and doing this, doing that. He got with a few other people on the show. But basically, like, he's really big for his relationship with his mom. Like, Mama D is crazy. If y'all seen the show, y'all know she is crazy. But she used to kind of have a, can I say that? I guess. I don't think we're gonna. Oh, I forgot. Y'all can see me. Oh my god, I'm over here licking my lip, the corner of my mouth because it felt a little bit dry. Y'all, I'm sorry. Yeah, I may take myself off the camera. We're gonna see because I'm over here doing weird stuff. I forgot y'all could see me. But basically, Mama D was she had a whorehouse. Okay, when he grew up, he basically grew up in a whorehouse. She had like a bunch of women in and out. She was basically like, she was they pimp, pretty much. That's what she was. That's what she said. And I think like drugs was around and stuff too. So Scrappy opens up about like the situation with him growing up in the situation. So let's watch the video and then we could comment.
I grew up in a trap house.
Oh, trap house.
So all I knew was that. You know what I'm saying? And I love you because you held it down and like you did what you had to do. But imagine you never had to. Point of view. You never had to sleep with your mama 24/7 because you couldn't go in your room. Okay. You never had to walk in on my dope. Yeah. You never had to walk in on my just you know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, I had to deal with that cuz.
Let's pause because the fake crying is pissing me off. Okay, this is some real shit. This is a real issue. And this is my only problem with reality TV is like they really extort these people for fucking ratings. That's kind of like one of the reasons I stopped watching this shit too, because it's kind of like, okay, what else can we dig out from y'all? Because our ratings are kind of going down. Like they really extorting people. You really over there trying to fake cry. That's the type of shit that make me feel like I feel you, Scrappy, but is this shit real or is this shit scripted? Like I'm pretty sure like this is all how he feels and all like how he's felt, but did they tell you to say this? Like, is this scripted? I don't like that. And then the fake crying, like I feel like when people do that shit, they just kind of like try to take away from the situation. Like, bye.
Everything that happened, I had to deal.
You don't see Bambi trying to fake cry. She just looking,
ain't nobody come take me to give me no help. Ain't nobody got me no help. I learned about that when I got older. So do you know this?
Girl, shut up.
Like this in my head, my whole life, in my head. The I go through, I can't even go to her, she hard. I can't go to you hard. So I'm on the concrete, my granddaddy ain't that hard. Wow.
Oh my God, Carly Red, shut up.
And I ain't taking nothing from you because you put me there. You put money in my, you gave me.
Look at Kurt, stupid ass. Look at Kurt.
Nobody do that but you. So I love my mama. It's okay though. And I love my boy. Yeah. But I love you. You feel me? But this is my baby. Aww. I just can't change his diaper.
Mama D crazy.
I grew up in a trap house. Yeah.
All right, Carly Red and everybody else fake crying. Shut the fuck up. So how do you guys feel about that? That was a lot. Oh, okay. My bad. Let me go ahead and send Send her the link so she could come on. Oh my god, yeah, she's gonna. Okay, hide. What are you doing? Invite. All right, copy. All right, let me stop sharing my screen real quick. Present, stop screen. Okay, let me just send Feisty Al the link so that she could come on the show with us. What email is this? Compose. Send to. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Intermission. Ooh, I should have played a song while I'm intermitting. Oh my bad. Subject invite. Paste. And there we go. Okay, I just sent her the link. I sent it to our email, to the podcast email, honey. So go to the podcast email. Oh my god. Okay, so she's gonna be coming on, and then let me go back and share the screen. Share the screen. Share. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's acting funny. What happened? Share screen. Quit playing with me. Windows. Share. Okay, here we go. All right. We got a lot to get into today, y'all. Okay. Well, let me go back here and see like when. Okay. In bold. I'm confused. Why does it say two of us? Let me know when. Okay, I might have to call her real quick. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Intermission. Y'all know what song I'm finna play already. Ooh, what should I play? I'll play this.
You must understand that what you see is not all the time what you get. And what you get is not all the time what you see. Here comes another tale from the dark side. Can't keep from my archive. 25 years of games on the south side. My guys have a dream of
Wait, I'm so
sad day, get afraid to get back. Bad things that hurt my mind. Stressed out because I left out. Remember the time. Son, please tell me your pain. Taking so long for the healing pain. Is it my fault? Are you blaming me? That my father never really claiming me. Don't whatever that piece of me. Gotta be somebody loving me. Call for my uncle, he rejected me. Hated my guts, but the fuck now I'm angry. Gonna take more than jail to detain me. Gonna take more than hell.
Y'all don't know that about that.
Should never cry as a tear to the lady.
Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. Are you here, Boo?
Hello, I'm here.
Oh my god. She's here.
Y'all might hear Mark in the background, but his ass just being irritated.
Oh no. Yes, this is the life when you have chitterlings. But I'm like, girl, that's why I had to put mine to bed. So I was just going over the Sacrappy situation. I played the video already, and I was just about to give my thoughts.
Girl, why Erica was blowing me by the way her ass was forcing herself to cry. Like, she's so irritating.
Like, bro, like
and
that's
Carly,
what,
like,
well, Carly is so good at fake crying, so she over there really crying. But I'm like,
she'll pull out the tears in a second.
Girl, in a millisecond. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up, okay? This is not about you. And Erica, first of all, I could barely recognize you. That wig is terrible. That's number one. No, speaking of wigs, did you see what I showed at the beginning?
No.
Or do I gotta pull it back up? Okay, I'm not gonna do that to the to our viewers. They already seen it. They're like, bitch, we already seen it. Why Mulatto? I'm sorry, whatever her name is now, Lotto, got the same exact fucking hairstyle as me. Same color with a bang. Then she had the curls going the same way I had my curls yesterday. And I was like, so now I want to change my hair.
You swear somebody want to be like you.
Girl, first Saweetie allegedly, now Lotto. And then who else was it? Like, why do
Girl,
they keep
nobody.
Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence?
Nah, I'm starting to think you copying off of them.
I'm starting to think I had my hair like this way before her because this wig been this color sitting in my closet for months.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
But anyway, back to the Scrappy
Irritating.
situation. I was saying that I feel like this is a real situation, like inner demons that he deal with, but I don't fuck with it
Yes.
all the way because
It's
Love
on
and Hip
TV.
Hop is like extorting him for this because you like Erica Mena is
Mhm.
giving it away. If anybody is giving it away, it's Erica Mena. Bambi just sitting there looking around like he said, she hard. She kind of like nigga, all right,
Mhm.
fuck. And then Mama D is just being Mama D. She always fucking crazy. She over here
Mama
smiling and shit.
D
And she,
is so crazy. Like she talked, and it hurt me so much for Scrappy because she talked about how they was all like, because it's another part when he was just like going crazy, like he was just going crazy. He was like getting real upset or whatever, and and they were everyone was telling her like, go hug your son, go talk to your son, he hurt, and she go, I'm hurt, and I'm like, my initial thing like, girl, you hurt,
oh, you
you're the
watched like
parent.
this whole episode?
I just watched like a good like snippet of it. It was another
Okay.
part to this. This
Okay.
was just the part that everybody's seen, but it was
But
just
what
like
is she saying
another.
she heard from? I'm
I don't know.
confused.
I guess the way he talked to her, because there was a
Okay.
situation. This is the situation, y'all. If y'all don't watch Love and Hip Hop, or if you do, and you just want to recap. Bambi, Bambi and Scrappy together, right? So, um, I guess they had got into it, and Scrappy went to Mama D and told Mama D like something about separation, but he said he didn't say anything about divorce, but Mama D saying he did say something about divorce. Which Mama D,
Why she why she
she
that's
always
because she
gonna
want
take
him to get a
stuff in her
divorce.
own
Her
hands.
ass want him to get a
But
divorce.
this is where the problem came in. She told Shekinah, and Shekinah, she friends with Erica. I mean, she friends
Shekinah,
with
I feel like she is
Bambi.
just a filler character. I'm sorry, but
Girl,
you can
cause
keep
what was
going.
she doing on T High and Tiny?
I mean,
Anyway,
what is she doing on the fucking show? She came out of
girl,
nowhere.
is she love or hip hop? I don't think she's either one
Like,
of
what the
those.
fuck are you?
I'm just saying.
She,
I'm just
they just
saying.
started putting people
No
on the show.
shade,
That's
no
why I stopped
tea.
watching
I'm
it.
just saying. But
Yeah.
my whole life, I just be living on watching the Facebook videos. And they be having all the clips on there, I guess, because like my algorithm or whatever. But yeah, Mama D told Shekinah, and Shekinah, being Bambi's friend, told Bambi, like, Mama D told me, ooh, this and that. She's like, I'm just letting you know, and everything. And then Bambi went straight to Scrappy and called him and was like, what's up with this? And I
Mm-hmm.
guess Scrappy went back to Mama D because he saw out how upset it made Bambi, because he always be on straight defense when it comes to his mom.
Right.
So he just automatically just be blowing up on Bambi. So I guess he
Right.
finally went to his mom after finding out like she the one who told Shekinah that. He like went off on her, I guess, and was like cussing her
Mm-hmm.
out. So I guess that's what she was talking about when she was saying, I'm hurt, like I'm hurt. But I'm just like, you're the parent, girl. You see how hurt that boy is? Everything he just, I don't know if that scene was
My,
before
my
or after,
thing is,
like he went into a rage, because I didn't watch the
right.
episode. I only saw the
Right.
clips separately, so I don't know which one comes first. But I'm just like, you just heard him say all that, and then you're gonna say that you're hurt. Like, you the parent, you created the hurt that's going on with him. Like,
My thing is, for one, I kind of agree with Sabrina X and on the fact that I think they use Scrappy and Bambi relationship as a storyline because ain't
oh
nobody
yeah,
watching
because
this
what else
shit
is
and it's
going
too
on?
boring. Because so
What's
it's
her
like
name?
they've
Daddy
been
back, Rashida Daddy back, and ain't nobody paid attention to Rashida and Kirk since
like, don't nobody give a fuck about Rashida and Kirk, old boring
okay,
asses.
we
The fuck
tired of
after
Kirk
you
cheating
they
on
know
her and
you.
them getting
What
back
the fuck
together. Like,
else? The fuck else can you do? This man had a whole fucking baby on you, bitch. He had
girl,
this girl living in your fucking apartment or condo
yeah,
complex, whatever the fuck it is, and you didn't do shit. I don't want to hear shit about you and Kirk. I don't give a fuck. Both of y'all look dumb. I don't give a fuck about nothing that Rashida got going on, nothing that she's saying. She looks stupid. Kirk looks stupid. Y'all both look dumb as fuck. Okay, that's it. That's all. Point blank. Period. He said I don't watch the show, but these names are. That is so funny, right? The
oh, I
names are
know.
hilarious. But like fuck that. Kurt and Rashida, they dumb as fuck, they old as fuck, their situation is stupid. My thing
Stupid
is
as fuck. And then
Bambi
who else is
and
relevant? Cause you
right,
know,
because Bambi and Scrappy.
Jocelyn, Mimi, and Stevie gone.
That's what I said. I said when
They
the
was
Puerto
the
Rican
show.
princess was on here, the show was popping.
And
Soon as she left,
Carly gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. She gonna be on it's another show they got on there. She gonna be on all the Love and Hip
girl,
Hop. She
they got all
travels.
the spinoffs. They got like marriage
Carly
boot
gonna
camp
be in
and shit.
all of them. All of
But they
them.
be
Love and Hip Hop
exploiting the shit
reunion.
out of these people. But when this season started back up, I don't know if it's this season or the season before because I stopped watching it. But at the beginning of it, Bambi and Scrappy was quote unquote finna get a divorce. Then they was cool.
Yeah.
Now they talking about getting a divorce again. Shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a fuck. Y'all not getting a divorce. Y'all just using it for a storyline, which is cool. You know, make your money how you got to make your money. They be making, you know, a little decent money or whatever. They got to, you know, feed their kids. It's cool. But love and hip hop is dying because y'all don't have enough hip hop. Y'all just got love and
No,
bullshit.
they barely got any of the damn love. I'd be like, where's all the hip hop in Love and Hip Hop? Like,
Bro, what the fuck? This
why
has
do it
turned
take
into
anything?
like a
The only thing that's
soap
going on
opera.
for that show right now is Spice, and Spice don't even be in the drama like that. She just
Spice.
trying to get her
Oh,
money.
you talking about Jamaica? You talking about the dance hall queen? Hello? Uh-oh, what happened? Oh no. I stopped watching it back in 2019. Yeah, Lala, like there's no love in it, just
Yeah,
exactly just promoting dysfunction ish. Exactly. Love and hip hop is trash. When was that season when Armoretta came on? That's the season I stopped watching it. I was like,
I
nope, I'm
didn't even
done.
know Armoretta was on there.
Yeah, she was. I was like, I'm over it. They had that one girl on there who made that song. Oh, why can't it come to
Girl,
me?
because you know, it's not a lot of them on there that make music that
She had
people
a song. Y'all know? Okay, y'all don't know who I'm talking about, but it's
I
this one
don't
girl
know.
on there. It's like right on the tip of my brain. Don't you hate when that happens when stuff is right on the tip of your brain?
Yes, like you know
But
it, you don't know it.
it's like all of them went down at the same time. Love and Hip Hop Miami, Hollywood, all of them went down at the same time.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel bad for Scrappy. I feel like out of all of this, at least what comes out of it to me is that
Mhm.
men are starting to speak up about their feelings. And I feel like he said, Bambi hard, his mom hard. Women out here be way too hard on dudes. I can't, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. I cannot stand women who sit there and tell they do don't cry, toughen up, this and that. Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
yeah.
Like they are human beings just like us. They need to cry. They need to let it out. They've gone through some shit. They've seen some
Mhm.
shit. Like that's how niggas end up dead or in jail because y'all, or they end up killing themselves because they
Mhm.
have real feelings. And I just love how Scrappy out of everybody really started to come out of his shell on the show,
He
and he
really
really
did.
started to be more
That's
vulnerable.
cause his marriage started going for the rocks, and he like, hold on, I ain't with that. I ain't with that shit at all.
It promotes black love, quote unquote, comes with pain, having to
Mhm.
settle.
I
Yeah, I feel
guess.
bad. His mama is just too much for me. That's what Lala said.
Thing.
I agree. Mama D, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I
Mama
love me
D,
Mama D
and
because
that's why
she
they
do
still got
way
her on
too
the
much
show. That's why she's the only mom that's like
in the show like
headlining with
that.
them with the
Cause
show
because
because
she's
she's entertaining.
crazy. She made a bird's nest. But I'm not gonna lie, I love how Bambi react to Mama Dean. Because bitch, you got me fucked up. I would
Yeah,
not
I
be
was
sitting
gonna
there
say the
dealing with
same
her.
thing. I love how
I would
Bambi
not.
is so unfucking bothered. It's just blows
Yeah,
my mind.
she
Like,
don't have
and
time.
she's so pretty, like with and without
Look
the
at
makeup.
Erica Menu.
I'm just like, I love Bambi. Like, I love the way she stood up for herself against Mama D without disrespecting her. But she ain't gonna
Yeah,
take the disrespect though. That's one thing she not gonna do.
yeah, but Mama D, she do it way too much. But
She be
sometimes
doing
she's
too
funny as
much
hell. I'm not gonna lie.
because I be feeling like since I don't know if she's not with her husband no more, but she feel like she too invested in Scrappy life. Like she making Scrappy life her life, and like she
She
won't
said,
stay out of his business, and that's what the
"Oh."
problem is.
She said, I'm listening to you, but I'm sorry.
What
Lala said,
happened?
Bambi is very unbothered because child Erica Mama D. Bro, when I
Girl,
seen them episodes, I was like, no, no, what's happening? What's happening? Like that time when Erica sat down with her mom, Mama D and Scrappy, and they
yeah,
almost fought. I was like,
Girl,
I do not like Erica. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. She just
I
popped
don't
off.
like
She's one
Erica
of those
either.
people who never understood be slow to anger and slow to speak.
Yes.
Like her ass pop off and
Or at
she just
least
be
open your ears a little bit. Like,
and
can
she
you
always
have an
was kind
initial
of
conversation without trying to fight somebody?
bro, she was always trying to get Scrappy into some bullshit. Like when she got Scrappy into that bullshit with
With Stevie?
yes, I'm like, girl, she's
Yes,
like, my
I
man
was
did it.
thinking
You
the
probably
same.
did. My
She
man,
did. She
I
she just needed some.
mean, I was just
Like,
like,
why did
no,
she even do that? Why
no,
did she even
no.
do that? I don't understand. Like,
Then they end up fighting. Then they end up being cool. Like that shit was unnecessary. I
exactly.
love both your vibes. Just subscribe. Oh, thank you, Lala. I love
Oh,
that.
thank you.
So let's get you. You ready to get into this next topic? I'm just glad
Yeah.
Scrappy came out of his shell.
I'm glad
And,
he
you
did too.
know,
He needed to do that. Mama D don't be listening. She's so stubborn and hard headed. She think it's her way, even with her kids. I'm glad
but
he
I'm not gonna lie though.
to her.
Devil's advocate. We don't know how she grew up and hurt people. Hurt people. Not saying like she meant to hurt her son, but she probably grew up seeing a bunch of crazy shit, and that's probably why her mind messed up. Not saying that's right, but I'm just saying, you know.
Maybe, or maybe because she was a
You're not
pimp,
with it.
and that's how she taught him.
You're not with it.
He did say
But
that.
yeah, we don't know. We'll see. But I would love to hear her backstory though. But I wanted to move on if you're ready to move on.
Mama D need a
Um,
special.
right?
I
She
would
really
watch
do.
it.
She really do. Oh, thanks the audio. Yes, yes. You know, I got
Oh,
my
that's
microphone.
good. I don't even have my
Oh,
headphones.
I wanted to move on to Bambi because she spoke out on gentle parenting, and I have a lot to say about this. Or not a lot. I just have an opinion. So
Roll the clip.
Trying to figure out why so many people have an issue with the term gentle parenting and the way that people are raising their kids now. I don't understand it. I don't feel
her nails are
like
cute.
gentle parenting is a direct correlation between like your kids being disrespectful and walking all over you and all that types of stuff. I feel like, gentle parenting is a space where you create for your kids so that they can feel like they have a voice, they have an opinion, you can help regulate their emotions and their feelings and truly try to tap into what they got going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when this is done properly, our kids go out into the world. They can be respectful because they have been respected at home. They can choose the people that they feel are appropriate to be around them, the people that value them and respect them and show empathy and all that types of stuff. Now, on the flip side, the people out here who feel like it's cool to just go ahead and backhand your kid in the mouth because they talking back. What is that showing your kid?
Exactly.
We ain't supposed to hit dogs. We ain't supposed to hit old people. We ain't supposed to do that. But you're telling your kids that they really did because, they can just be backhanded in the mouth at any moment with no consequence.
Period.
So for the longest, I've been trying to figure out why so many people have an issue.
Okay, she started over. Bro, she said it. You cannot hit a fucking dog. If you hit a dog, it's over with. If you are caught abusing an animal, who is that dude on Tattoo Ink Crew? What's the name of that
Oh,
show?
Caesar.
Yes, who got caught on the video abusing that dog and lost his whole job. He was the show. He was like the head of the show, and he lost his
He
whole
was
job.
the owner of the shop.
Right, for abusing a dog, but it's okay to abuse your kids.
But
And
it's
I'm not
okay
saying,
for what's her name to hit on. Oh, what's her name? Donna to be hitting all up on Alex. We knew he was getting beat up on
who's you talking
by
about?
Donna. She
Who you
was
talking
one.
about?
They was two people that was in the show. I don't know when's the
Oh, I
last.
never watched it. I never watched it.
Girl,
That show was ratchet as hell. That's
it is.
ratchet
That's
on a
why I
level
be
I can't
watching
watch.
it. It's
No,
ratchet. That's why I be watching it.
I like Love and Hip Hop. Well, the old Love and Hip Hop. I can't watch that shit. But my thing is this: I'm not saying that you should never discipline your kids. I don't agree with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they need a little spanking. Okay. We're not gonna lie. Oh, I just hit myself.
Right.
But
Like spanking yourself.
at the same time, like one time I was at the mall, right? And this girl, I guess, was like giving her son a spanking for no reason, bro. He was just being
I
a
hate when I
freaking
see
kid.
parents do
and she went way too hard and ended up like she had him by his arm and she ended up dropping him hard on his head, and her mom was with her, and then they was like they freaked out and she was like, don't let him sleep, don't let him sleep, because he might have a concussion or something. Like that's how hard he hit his head. And I was standing there like I wanted to cry. Like I've seen people like, oh my god, y'all, this is a true story, y'all. This is a true story. Yeah, she said that show is wild. Yeah, that show, that Tattoo Ink crew, that show is too wild. I seen like a couple of clips. Yes, I was like, oh no, this is not for me. Y'all doing too much, because I was gonna be somebody ass in the screen. I ain't even never seen that show. But so this is a true story. I went to this daycare called Elka, right, in Gary, y'all. This is a true story. I can't stress that anymore. I said daycare. I wasn't even old enough to be in school yet. I wasn't in kindergarten yet. That's how young I was. So we in class, right? And I guess one of the like little classmates, if that's what you can call it at daycare, whatever, one of the other kids there had did something bad. So we went into one of the classrooms, right? They had all the kids sit around in a circle. This is how much this scarred me, that I was that young and I could close my eyes and see the shit happening till this day. So the mom comes in, and with the kid, the teachers are in on this shit. They sit us down in a circle, the instructors, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And this mom beats the dog crap out of her son while we all in a circle watching this shit. He got snot coming down his nose. He crying. She's slinging him around with a belt, whipping the shit out of him, punching him, hitting him like crazy. And I was just like, when I think about it right now, I swear to God, I want to cry. That shit was like one of the saddest. Like, I hope he grew up okay, because that shit is fucking terrible. Like, I never seen no shit like that. Like, only in fucking Gary, y'all. Gary, Indiana. That shit is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, I'm just sitting around like, what the fuck are we watching? Like, what is going on?
I don't even
Bro.
know how he felt comfortable with doing that in front of.
And then the teachers was like, I get disciplining, I get corporate punishment a little bit, not really, because I got paddled twice in school, and both times it was at two different schools. My mom was pissed. Y'all not know. I would never let nobody paddle my kid. I don't give a fuck. Okay, my kid getting disrespectful, I will come up there and handle it. Okay. But I get that you're supposed to have respect. I get that, as a young child, sometimes they need a little spanking. I feel like if you raise your kids up starting young, because if you start doing this shit when they're older, it's going to be a lot harder. Now you got to start them while they're young, the discipline, show them how to respect people. Then they'll grow up, knowing what it is. We knew
and they'll know what type of people that they should have around them.
Exactly. We knew you don't play with Liz. Okay. She gave us that look. All she had to do was give us that look, and we was like, oh shit, you better get it together. So like that's how you're supposed to have it, where you start them off young and you able to look at them and they know it's over with. I know that because that's what my mom did. And unfortunately, it was really without reinforcement of my dad. So I know that like you could do it as a single parent, because some people like to use that excuse. I'm a single parent. I can't get a hold of them. No, you can. Okay, stop letting little Billy beat your ass in the store.
Not being there,
right?
Like,
I'm not saying
I understand, but shit.
Yeah, and that's not an excuse either, because my mom worked. She was a full-time mother, so imagine how much she was there. Like my older sister watched us until she got home. We ate and chilled. Not saying like we didn't get to never chill with my mom, but you get what I'm saying. Like, and we were still able to grow up respectful. We don't play, they don't play that. So it's just like there's a way to discipline your kids
without letting them being a kid though. Like that's crazy. I remember the first time you told me about what happened in the store, and I'm just like, that's crazy, because you see people in the stores yelling at their kids for like being kids, and I'm just like, that's what kids do. Like, why are you mad at them for playing? Why are you mad because they're laughing too loud? Like,
I get it can be stressful though, because today we went to the outlet mall, right? And my kids, oh God, they were testing my patience today. I was like, oh Jesus Lord. But I'm just like, they hiding in the clothes, but they doing shit I used to do when I was a kid. We used to hide in the clothes, right? Being bad as hell, running around and shit. I'm just like, stop it. come over here, like stop, stop, stop. But at the same time, I wasn't like spanking them or, like
Right.
yelling at them because I'm like, they just being kids. I just need a little herb and I'll be good. But I
Right.
feel like that's another reason why a lot of people do gentle parenting nowadays, because they got the herb to chill and relax them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm not promoting herb, but I'm just saying, get you a little bit of herb. You'll be nice and relaxed. Don't be, what do you call that? Incompetent with it where you can't,
Right.
take care of your kids, but, just relax yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely a gentle parent.
He said, oh, A-Rap Production said, I never considered my parents to be friends as a kid. They were just my parents. But I think nowadays, I feel like it's important for your kids to see you as a friend and a parent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's so important.
Same, because then I feel like the kids will be more willing to talk to you about things, and they wouldn't feel like they don't have anywhere to go, anyone to talk to. Like, that's how a lot of kids out here be like real life depressed. Like, they can't they don't want to talk to their friends, or if
And
they
then you
do
don't
talk
know
to their
what's going on
friends,
in
they
their
won't take
life.
it as serious. Yeah, and then they won't talk to their parents. And now
Yeah.
you're wondering what the hell's going on with your kid, and they won't talk to you. Because I want my sons to be able to talk to me about anything. I
And
want them
not
to
just
know that
that.
it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and like every day after school, I ask my kids, "How's your day at school?
Mm-hmm.
Anything going on?" Like just casually, and like whatever they tell me, that's what I know about. And I
Mm-hmm.
always make sure, I talk to them about like, inappropriate things. I talk to them about, and I try not to be a hypocrite too, because like, like sometimes we curse around our kids and stuff. Not saying
Right.
like you should let your kids walk around and be cursing in front of you. That's a hard one because I don't like telling my kids not to curse and they hear me curse or hear me listening to a song that has curse words. I try not to play music around them that has curse words, but if they
Mm-hmm.
so happen to hear it, then they're like, "Oh, they said a bad word," and
Yeah,
then like,
Mark does that too.
yeah, so I'm just like, that one is a hard one, like the cursing thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. Like, how do y'all feel about that? If your kids hear you curse or listen to stuff with curse words, would you tell them they can't curse, or would you tell them
I
like, what would
still
you
tell
tell
them.
them?
I mean, I feel like I'm lying. I'll be lying if if I said I'm
Come on, I'm
already
lying.
lying.
You
I
didn't
didn't
even
even
say
say it
nothing yet.
yet.
Bro, you didn't even say nothing yet. What are you lying about? What you just lie to yourself about?
I was I was gonna say we don't play a lot of music with cursing around Mark, but we do.
But bro, that's how we
And Mark
grew up. I was
really
like
don't
a
even pay attention to
kindergartner,
it. And when we
right?
curse, if we do slip, well, Andy will slip up cursing in front of him. I ain't gonna lie, but if we do slip up cursing in front of him, like he's gonna, you said a bad word. Oh my god, you said a bad word. He gonna say you said a bad word to your grave. Like he gonna carry it for the rest of his life, and he'll tell on
Yeah.
you.
Right?
He
The
will.
private investor said, I'd rather my kids know what the bad things are and know not to say it or do it. I mean,
True.
that's true too, but I just feel hypocritical. Like, as a parent, the one thing I never want to do is be a hypocrite because I feel like that's what causes people to grow up to be hypocrites. I've
Mhm.
noticed that a lot of people are hypocrites in a lot of ways, and it's very weird. Like, for instance, you got people talking about, oh, like with the Britney Spears situation, right? How
Right.
mean people were to her and how they bully her and shit. But then you got them doing the same exact things to all the other celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all are fucking delusional. Y'all are hypocrites. I don't like stuff like that. So I feel like as a parent, I try to look at every type of aspect, and I never want to do things that I grew up like that's kind of weird. Like, one thing that I try not to do is if I tell my kids something and they ask me why, I don't like to say because I said it. Because and sometimes
Same.
I catch myself doing that, like because
I
I
mean,
said
if they
so.
say why like hella times and I already told you,
But
then
that's the thing. Be like, but why? And I'll try to tell them, and then they be like, but why? I'm like, bro, I can't. I don't know. I just get frustrated. I'm like, I don't know. Go. I don't know. Go. That's what I say.
I always try to explain stuff to Mark, like even when he gets in trouble, anything, like I try to explain stuff to him. So like he not just getting in trouble because the way our moms did. It wasn't no
Yeah.
goddamn gentle parenting when we grew up. What
Hell
the hell?
no.
Gentle parents, I'm snatching your ass the fuck up.
Exactly.
That's
I
what
said,
it
be
was.
quiet.
Okay, and I'm hitting you with anything dear. Okay, it's not abuse. Okay,
Right.
I'm not
Um,
traumatized.
Right? A-Rap Production said, I think it's fine because they will curse at some point in their life like we do, but they gotta be
Thanks.
able. Bro, I've already heard my kids curse. I'm like, ah! But then I'm like, I don't know what to do because they heard me curse. So I don't know what to do. Am I
I
gonna
just
be
tell Mark
mad?
not to say it. Like he'll be like, "I'll
Uh,
beat his ass," and like if he say ass one time, I'll be like, "I, it's cool, cause you playing the game, you in the
right,
zone. I understand." But then if he get to saying it too many times, now you too comfortable. Now
right. I'm
stop
like,
saying that.
no. Because then they
Right.
go to school and then the teacher's like, your kid said this. And then but my mommy said it. And then what you gonna say? I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna know what to say if that day ever
I'll be
comes.
like, "Girl, mind your
Because
business. Give me my child. Is he in trouble?"
right, I grew up with my dad's side of the family. Every word was a curse word. It was like curse words were nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs. So like it kind of like rippled off of me and I'm trying to get out of it because I swear I cursed accidentally at not at church, but we had like you know how churches have like their little like groups or whatever. And I was
Yeah.
at a sleepover with a group from my church and I accidentally cursed and was playing a game and I lost. And then everybody looked at me and then everybody just started laughing. I was like, oh shit, how did I just do that? Like that's how bad I started to get. So I'm like, let me try to stop. Like even on the lives, I'd be like, damn, I'm cursing too much. Like, let me try to stop. But one thing I also wanted
Time
to
I don't
say,
curse when I talk to my kids. I can't help it. I don't know why. It's just I just can't help it.
it,
Oh, did you see
Eli
this?
Production said, like, if they at home and say, oh shit, or something like that, I wouldn't care, but they got to know it's not accepted whatsoever, like at other people's houses in school and whatnot. Yeah, I feel that. But then it's kind of like, I feel like it confuses them. I don't know. But I feel like when it comes to gentle parenting, like Alex said, we never got gentle parented. And a
Yeah.
lot of adults look at us like, why are you letting your kid? Like, I've had so many people question the way you gonna let him say that? You gonna let him talk to you like that? I'm
Mhm.
like, what
Mhm.
did he say? He just being a human being. Like,
He's just
to
being a
me,
kid.
that suppresses them and it kind of teaches them that kids are lesser than adults. And I feel
Yes.
like that's not right because that hinders us so much when we grow up. Like for me, I still somewhat feel like a little kid sometimes when it comes to like people who are like in my parents' generation and stuff like that. I don't want my kids to feel like you get to treat kids like they're lesser than you because
Mhm.
kids are our future and we're supposed to treat them with respect so they can grow up being respectful and being respected.
Exactly.
And then that's another thing. You kind of raising some fake ass bitches because then you're gonna teach them to be some fake weirdos. Like they're supposed to know the real and they're supposed to like know how people are supposed to treat them. Otherwise, they're like when they grow up to go have a job, for instance, they're gonna let their managers and shit treat them any kind of way because people with authority, you have been taught that people with authority can treat you a certain way, even though you're not a child. Your parents
Right.
are seen as people with authority. So when you go to work and people are mistreating or not treating you fairly,
You just
you
gonna eat it.
know, right, you're just used to it because that's kind of what you learned. So,
Mhm.
like you feel what I'm saying?
No, I feel what you're saying because I definitely feel the same way. Like I feel like asking your mom why was like you talking back to her, or
Right.
giving your opinion on something was you talking back. Like why can't I just like say what I need to say? I'm just trying to tell you something real quick. And then your parents
Exactly.
automatically get mad and automatically think you're disrespecting them. And now you're upset and you couldn't explain yourself, and that's frustrating. Like I feel like parents don't be knowing what they be doing to their kids when they do little stuff like that. Like
Exactly.
even after you get in trouble, like even after Marco get in trouble for something, I'll still be like, look, I did this because X, Y, and Z. Like you can't do that
Exactly.
because A, B, and C, and that'll be that. He'll know, I'll know, and he'll know what that every action has a reaction. There's always consequences for
Yeah.
stuff that you do, and kids need to know that. So I feel
Exactly.
like when you don't give them consequences and I guess you can call it gentle parenting, that's where the problem comes in because you just letting them think they
Exactly.
can do whatever they want.
That's
But
not saying, like you said, they still don't get in trouble for things. And there's I feel like low key growing up, I was more afraid of being on punishment that I would have rather got
Girl,
my ass whipped. Let's get it over with. You talking about I gotta wash the dishes for the whole summer by myself? You talking about I gotta do all the chores? I can't go outside, this and that. I would much rather get my ass whooped. So I feel like incorporating punishments is a really good way to show consequences and things like that. Also, I think it's funny that we're kind of taught not to ask questions when then we go to school. It's like ask questions. But then it's like, oh, I've been
exactly.
taught not to ask questions. And on top of that, teachers too, they notorious for this bullshit. And that's why when my kids get older, I'm not just gonna automatically take the teacher side. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Teachers be doing the most power hungry ass bitches taking advantage of their job and knowing that kids are taught to respect authority and not question authority. Teachers be on bullshit the way they be treating some of these kids. Some of them need to get cursed the fuck out sometimes. Not saying be disrespectful to your teachers,
Right.
but sometimes they be on bullshit. But the private investor said, I remember growing up, every curse word in the book, but my parents raised me. I knew when to turn it off and on. I think it's more focusing on how to make them understand that. And the A-Rap production said facts. And then private investor said, let's put it in perspective. Our parents raised us the way you guys are describing it right now. We turned out good. So can you really say it didn't work? It's not
It's
that
not
it
the
didn't
fact that it didn't
work.
work. Yeah,
I just feel like it could have been done better, especially as far as mental health. The fact that a lot of people are now speaking
definitely.
on their mental health. I
And
think that,
communication. Like you'll
yeah,
ask anybody like what's the best part of any relationship, not even just a romantic one. And the first thing that they'll say is either trust or communication.
and you can't really trust somebody if you can't communicate with them. So I feel like
Exactly.
communication is kind of at the top. And like you
Exactly.
said,
And
if
if
you
you
feel
can't
like you
communicate
can't,
with your parents about things like
exactly,
you just said, they say stuff like don't ask me questions just cuz what I said, or don't question this or whatever. That's how kids end up not telling their parents stuff.
or
Like
that's how
their
kids end
parents
up.
don't find out what happened to their kid so and so years ago because they felt like they couldn't tell you.
Right, or that's how kids end up ready to shoot up a school, and the parents
Yeah,
didn't know shit about it because you don't know
exactly.
your child is getting bullied. You don't know
Mhm.
that your child is a fucking psycho, whatever the case may be.
Not even proofreading they damn homework.
Bro,
Like
exactly. You sit up here. Why you got all Fs? How the fuck you didn't know your kid had a damn F? Now I know it's hard to work, and you can't always police everything they do, but you could have at least a set aside 20 minutes, 15 minutes to talk to your kid. How's your grades? How's your homework? You got any questions? Let me look at it real quick. How's your life? Things going in your life, not just at school. Like, you never know how kids are feeling. Um, and the last thing
A-Rod Production says off slash on topic. I think I started full cussing at fourth grade. I remember calling my brother a bitch just because we thought it was funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I was full cursing in kindergarten, but I was in Gary. I'm not gonna lie, I was bad as hell. I was in fourth
Not
grade cursing
kindergarten.
bitches out. I swear to God, cursing like a
And that's
fucking
hilarious
sailor.
because you in eighth grade, every time we would curse,
Yes.
she was freaking Mother Mary.
Look, and then I don't know how I got back into it. I hate it. I'm trying to turn it off. Not saying that I never want to curse, but I swear I curse way too much now. But the last thing I wanted to say about this personally is I'm not saying let your kids push you over. Now, when I see, you know, not making this a race thing because it's not, but when I see Sarah getting her ass
Yes.
hit by her son in the store now, okay, I'm not saying to do that now. I'll beat his ass now. I'm not fucking saying that. You're not gonna hit me. I ain't never gonna let you get. That's not what I'm saying. Don't let your kids hit you now. Don't let them get too out of pocket. You can
Okay.
question me, and we could be friends. But if there's a line at the, because like you said, you could be friends and a parent. I don't believe that I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. I believe you could be both. But
Yes.
there's a line to cross, and that's when you get kind of stern and let them know you're not playing. And if they keep playing, I'm gonna give you a little pop, little tap on the mouth, like, hey,
You need
what I
something to
say?
play now.
Right.
Hey, what did
They
you say?
still have to know that they do have to have respect now. Okay. Did you have anything else to say about this, Boo?
No, I completely agree. And also, Ooh, girl, I had to sneeze. I couldn't even
Oh,
think.
I'm like, what happened?
No, I completely agree. I'm a sole believer in gentle parenting.
Yeah,
I personally gentle parent myself. And
yeah.
I think it's just I
I
think
think they
it's
could tell
better
that by
for
now. They
kids.
like, oh, these some gentle parents.
Yeah. And
Let
I
us
good
know in the
but
comments
Mark
what
know
y'all
what it
do.
is. Like I said,
Yeah.
like you said with your mom, you give them that look, they turn around.
Oh, look, here he come.
Right, I gotta give them that look right now.
But yeah, that's just pretty much what I gotta say about it. Let us know in the comments below. Are you guys gentle parents? What are your beliefs? Did you get gentle parents? Are you parents
What do you
from,
think a gentle parent is? And
right?
I feel like people have their own different descriptions. So tell us what you think
Yeah.
a gentle parent is.
And if you're from our parents' generation, did you gentle parent or was you just whipping ass? I want to know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Y'all still listening? Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button.
Yeah.
Is free. It is free. So, oh, okay. She just started. Look, I did not tell you to start that.
Erica.
So let's move along to this next topic because Erica Mena and Safaree is a fucking mess. Y'all know who Safaree is. So if y'all don't know Erica Mena and Safaree, Erica
I feel
Mena,
so bad for Erica.
like this is like I was saying, they just put anybody on Love and Hip
Like
Hop. If
Erica's
you
not
ever
my
wrote a
favorite
song,
person, but I feel so bad for her.
okay. Erica Mena, I used to really like her when she made her appearance on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's where I knew her from. I guess she used to be on Love and Hip Hop New York. And I
Yeah, that's
actually
why I
went
say
back
her
and
name like that because she was with Sin.
yeah, she said
And she'd be like,
I'm gentle.
Erica,
I'm
Erica.
You're so ugly. I'm sorry. Let me go back to the comments real quick. Lala said, I'm a gentle parent and also I make sure my child respects me too. I take things away, no phone 2 weeks or extra chores. That's exactly what I'm saying. That punishment goes hard. No phone for 2 weeks. I'm gonna make sure I never do that again. I gotta do extra chores. Oh no, that's the worst thing. One time my mom made me scrub the bathroom floor with a toothbrush. She was
Oh,
real good for that.
see, that sounds like a good punishment right there.
Yes, I didn't do whatever I did ever again. But Erica Mena was on Love and Hip Hop. I really don't know what she ever did. I know she used to be like a video
She was
vixen.
with what's his name?
Ooh. I know they tried to make her career jump off, but she never have no hit song, did she? I don't recall. I
I
just know
thought
she
she
was a
was with
video
Richie D
vixen.
or something like that.
Yeah, she was with oh dude. Oh, but
Maybe
he was
that was the only reason
tripping.
why I don't know. I think so.
The
Girl,
Creep
right?
Squad.
Rich
I hate
Dollars?
them. I fucking hate the
Creep
Creep Squad. They
Squad?
so
Girl,
gross.
especially Cisco. Oh, don't get me started talking about Cisco.
Like
Oh,
I used to
his
I
bald head ass
feel
get on
like
my nerves.
if I rewatch shit, I fast forward all they shit because they're so disgusting. I fucking hate them. I really do. They so nasty.
they the
They really
Golden
are
Girls.
creepy. Like they made the best name for themselves. Creepy.
Creep Squad. That's definitely it's Peter Guns, president, CEO.
Let me stop. I remember those times she thought she could sing. Yeah, I don't know what Erica was doing. Yo, you remember when she came on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Jazzy Faye had them do that boot camp?
Girl got her ass.
That shit was so hilarious. She's so irritated for that. But Safaree, y'all, if y'all don't know who Safaree is, he wrote Did It on him. Okay. His biggest hit.
That's the only that's who he
No,
is.
nigga, he didn't write shit. You didn't write shit. You're a fucking liar and you're mad. Because if you wrote Did It on them, that means that you should have been making money. You should have been writing hella shit. Because Did It on them is that song. You mean to tell me that's the only song you could write? Only thing you wrote on that song was the ad libs that you did, okay?
Okay, shots for me.
Right. Stupid ass bitch. But basically, Erica Mena and Safaree decided to get together for what reason? I don't know. And they have 2 children together. Why? I don't fucking know. She crazy. I would have never got with him. He clearly broke as
Crazy as
hell.
the
And
hell.
I ain't fucking with you after you done did what you did to Nick. He don't know. He don't know. I don't know how he still get bitches.
I think
But
I heard why he still get bitches.
oh, he got the schlong schlang.
Yep, he got the slang slung.
Like, no, I would still wouldn't touch him. I don't give a fuck. He lame as hell. Um, she really thought
Same,
she
bro.
had it.
Same.
She did something having Safaree. Like, girl, right? You really thought you was doing something. Talking about Safaree, Safaree. Girl, you should have learned. You should have knew. Um, but basically they got married, okay, which that surprised me. I was like, what the hell? When they popped up on wasn't that Love and Hip Hop Which Love and Hip Hop was
New
that? I want
York?
to say
Was that New
no.
York?
It was Atlanta because Scrappy was on there, and it was like something with. Okay, yeah, I remember that because when they first showed up, they was met up with Scrappy and them. Not Scrappy, Lil Scrap with the braids. You know, old dude
Oh, Scrap.
who
Okay,
was
yeah,
messing
yeah,
with
yeah. Oh, is that the one
her
that
crazy
Tommy was
ass.
on?
Yes, yes, yes. And
Okay, her
then
crazy ass.
yeah, they met up and some shit was happening with his sister. Anyway, that's the first appearance I saw them together. I was like, what the fuck is going on? That shit was random. But anyway, they got married. Now they got a divorce. They got 2 kids. And Erica Mena is basically getting dragged because she's mad that Safaree only has to pay her $4,000 a week. I mean, a month for child support. And
And
people
she
was
has sole
basically like,
custody.
yeah, and people was basically like, you know, that's more than enough money for child support. Brrrr. And she's like, no, not for 2 kids. And I'm like, it's not enough for the fake lifestyle y'all trying to live. It's definitely not. But it's very telling when it comes out that he only pays $4,000 a month because they go based off of your income.
Right.
So
So how much is you
really not
making?
making that much money.
Okay.
And y'all out here false flagging about how much money y'all make, and y'all are overspending, and you're not being responsible for your child. It's not his responsibility to make up for the fake life that you try to portray on Love and Hip Hop. And last time I checked, y'all was living in Atlanta, so that it's not even that expensive to live in Atlanta. Like y'all doing way too much. You could have
So
a nice
what's sole
house.
custody? Is that when one parent has all custody of the child?
Sole custody, yes, but that she got sole custody. Like he didn't want
Yeah.
no. I can't imagine him now. Girl, I'll have to
I
look
could
at
have
it
sworn I seen
because
in
he
this.
must have some
Did
kind of
they
business.
say it in this clip that you finna play? Because they either said it before this, because she was talking to Scrappy about how, because I just seen this clip. I might have to go find it and
Yeah, let me
send
look
it.
it.
But she was talking to Scrappy and she was telling Scrappy like, oh, I finally got the divorce. I got sole custody. I could have sworn she said sole custody, but she probably didn't. She might have said something else. Don't take my word for it.
Yeah, let me look see if I can look at it real of her children and see. But I feel like Safari responds to
Safaree be getting on my fucking nerves. I can't stand him.
in settlement. You got what? Okay, I'll have to play this second because I still got it. Well, let me let the. I don't know if she got sole custody. That's I don't know how people be doing that, like dudes and women. How
How
do
do you
you
not want to see it?
right? How could you not want to see your
How do
child?
you
Like
see
I can
this
never
beautiful little
know
being and not want to see
that
them?
you created. Like that's the wildest thing to me. Like I would
I
die.
can never understand that.
Man, I would definitely die. Like I couldn't even.
Especially as a
Like,
mother, because you carry them for 9 months.
bro, that should be wild. Okay, I'll play this afterwards. Oh, they talking about a bunch of random shit. I'm good.
I have to
I
skip
don't
it.
even want to see this shit. Who knows? She might have got sole custody, but let's just see her reaction. Watching Erica.
Not all of this financial burden with my children is on me. This is not fair.
The music in the background.
When a man shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe them. Like he doesn't have to bring nothing of it? Nothing? That's the that comes with
Girl, no
being
tear.
a
Drop a
woman
tear.
that is so ride or die. Are you?
Girl, drop a fucking tear. Is she still talking? No.
Are you?
Okay, no, shut up. So real
It
quick,
was some more to that, but yeah.
pause because Erica, stop stressing out. Like
But
she
she
has never
loves
looked this
Safari.
thin in her
She
life. Like she
loves
looks so
him.
thin. It's so scary. Like women need to
Yes,
stop
she is
doing that goofy
depressed.
shit. You need
And
to
you
get
could
yourself
tell.
together.
You can
Right.
tell. You can tell when Erica was happy and you could tell when she's sad.
Like she said, you chose to have 2 kids with him, girl. You crazy. You been new. You been new after the bullshit that went on when you had the first kid.
And you still had another girl. They be
Oh.
thinking them kids can save them. They be thinking they finna fall back in love with them. And then
Or you finna get a big bag. What you thought?
okay. Psych,
You
he
know
ain't
how much
got a
money
big bag or
you make?
loyalty, so
And you
you
with him, you know how much
SOL.
money you make for real, girl. You crazy.
She
But
loves Safari. I don't know why she loved him, but she did.
you think so? I don't know. I think
I
that
think she did.
she wanted him to want only her, and it just didn't happen. I don't know that they really ever
I
loved each
mean,
other.
anybody wants that in a relationship.
Yeah, they ignored
She
the
thought she could
signs.
change
Lila's right.
Safari.
I feel like she ignored the signs, and she
Yeah,
thought, like
she
how
thought she
all
could
women
change
think.
him. She said I
Exactly.
could
I'm the
change him.
one. I'm the one. I'm the
I'm the
one that
one to
because I'm
change him
crazy.
for the better. Look,
Because
he
I'm
married
crazy.
me. I'm
And
the one who has the ring.
that's what this girl right here on the shade room. You see this comment? It says, "Watching Erica Mena this season. Phew, so many lessons. The biggest, please be careful with who you have kids with. I can't imagine waiting all this time and end up with a Safari as my hub/BD." Exactly. And I
Okay.
feel like she is Safari too, because Erica Mena is a fucking nut.
Mhm.
I loved her. She was funny, but bitch, I ain't never getting with you. You crazy as hell.
She
But
crazy as hell. What's
cute
her
on
son?
Latina though until it's not cute no more.
What's
So,
Erica's son?
I don't know, but it's cute on everybody till it ain't cute no more. Okay, when if a black woman was
Uh,
acting like this, she'll
I
be a
was
ratchet
just
ghetto ass
gonna
girl
say,
who
you're
you
a
don't
black
want to
woman
have around.
scorned.
Yeah, she still has the love and hip hop mindset, exactly.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, let her have been like Erica, for instance, the other Erica. We see both the Ericas, crazy as fuck. Erica
Crazy
was
as
a
hell.
ratchet, loud, ghetto black girl on Love and Hip Hop. Erica Mena is a spicy
She was
Latino.
crazy.
Oh, I'm about to,
Ooh,
oh, I like that. She's
ooh,
spicy. Everybody
ooh.
kept calling her that on the show. Like even Mimi was like, she's so spicy. But when we black, we're loud and ghetto. So,
Mhm.
don't be fucking with bitches just because they're spicy Latinas and shit. Cause, drop the hot tamale. Okay. Now,
Drop the
um,
Molly.
oh, she a Scorpio. Really? I never knew Scorpios
Really?
could be. I know Scorpios are petty, but I didn't know
He
they
is
was
a
like
Scorpio. I would have
what's the
never
rising
thought.
sign or setting
I would have
sign?
never thought her to be a Scorpio.
But somebody said, sorry, not sorry. I don't even blame Safari for how he is acting when you got 5 different folks coming at you about your relationship and you see the damn relationship. I wouldn't want to hear that shit either. Whatever. He a grown ass man. And he knew
Because
just like Erica
Safari,
knew what she was
it's
getting
because
into.
of Safari. Safari loves being the center of attention, so they cannot say that. Safari love being in the center of anything that ain't got to do with him, that do got to do with him, that got to do with somebody who he know. He always liked to be in the center, so he probably he didn't care about it when people wasn't talking about it. He just don't care about it now. He just showing that he don't care.
But I feel like at the same time too, not even just that. Just like Erica knew what she was getting into, Safari knew what he was getting into, and Safari knew that he didn't have no damn business marrying nobody and fucking having getting them pregnant neither, because you knew you wasn't ready for that shit. I hate when
Yep,
dudes do that. Oh, I'm ready for this life. I want to have kids. Then you have kids. I'm not ready to grow up. I want to still party and have fun.
exactly.
And this is too much stress. And she's crazy. It's always her. She always crazy. She always the problematic baby mama. No, nigga, you should have known
Hmm.
you wasn't ready to be
It's
a
not
grown ass
because
man
you wasn't
and
there
take
when
care of
y'all second
these kids.
child was born. Your ass was in Jamaica or some shit. Like,
Bro, that shit was the dumbest.
girl, like what?
And then it's all her fault though. And then it's all her fault. Oh, you're in Jamaica while she's having your fucking child.
Girl, and then she
And you
been
talking
had these
about some
divorce papers. Why did
talking
it take
about
him so long to sign these damn papers? I just don't understand. Like,
because he wouldn't have to pay that child support,
the math thing, man. He said, I don't want to have to pay that $4,305 exactly.
Exactly. And then what was I
I mean,
finna
it's
say?
not funny, but it's funny.
He was talking about she didn't want me in the delivery. I don't give a fuck what you want. I'ma be
Why?
there.
Okay, at
And
least
if
you
I
could have
can't
been
be
there.
in there,
I thought the
I'm gonna
same
be outside
thing.
the room.
You could have been at the hospital. Of course,
Right?
she
Because
don't fucking want you to be there, idiot.
I feel like, as respect to the person giving birth, if you don't want me in the room, fine. I'm not about to make this stressful. It's already hard enough you bring the person into this world. But I'm gonna be outside the room. I want to see my child when they, come into this world. Ain't nothing in the world gonna stop me from being with my kid. It's just an excuse that he wanted to give to not be a proper father. That's what not all, because I know some great fathers out there, and shout out to a lot of
Mhm.
men stepping up, but it shouldn't even have to be like that. Y'all should just be great dads. You should never
Right.
have to get
Y'all
a
should
pat on
just
the
be
back for doing the
dads.
fuck you're supposed to do.
You ain't got
But
to
I
be
feel
dads.
like you feel what I'm saying, Alex? Like
Yeah.
that shit is just impossible. You're not gonna keep me from my kid unless I want to be from my kid. You get what I'm saying?
Because that's a lot of these dudes be like, she don't want me to see my kid. Take her ass to fucking court. There's a lot of things you can do to see your kid now. You just don't want to. You just not trying.
What to do, so I'm gonna go out and party and get drunk. But
right, I'm gonna just act like I don't have a kid since she don't want me to see the kid.
You don't want to see your kid, nigga. That's just the facts. Okay, let's keep it real and let's keep it honest. Okay, they both a fucking mess if you ask me. They're both
hot ass mess. They was the perfect couple because both of them a hot fucking mess, and
now
both just downright a little bit crazy, a little bit.
And Safaree immature as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple of times
he is a child.
But
her mom, she was even warmed by Safaree's mom. She just still stayed with him.
But low key, it be the mamas while she talking shit.
No, Safaree's mom was the one. Oh, you mean to make him like that?
Exactly. They coddle them.
He's very, very, very arrogant.
They spoil them. And then when they get older, they're like, I don't know why he acts like that. Bitch, because you had him on your titty, okay? Until like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So like mamas get it together. I know it's hard. Yeah.
Something else.
It's very hard not to coddle your
very arrogant.
Yeah, but that'd be the mamas. I'm telling you. It don't be the daddies turning them out like that now. It'd be the daddies who don't be in their life showing them how to be a man. But the mamas be coddling the shit out of them. Now, as far as the $4,000, however much dollars a month, he very much so deserves to pay that. You had the 2 kids with her. You knew what the fuck it was, okay? And, you know, unfortunately, you broke as hell, and that's all you got to pay. Lucky you don't pay more. You can pay more. I don't. If a child lives with their mother, you need to help support their living situation. Definitely. And when it comes to like, let's say like these celebrities and shit, right? For instance, people be like, it's so crazy. He got to pay however many hundreds of thousands of dollars or however many thousands of dollars for the child. To the mom. He shouldn't be supporting her lifestyle. But you're missing a valuable point now. The reason why child support is based off both the parents' income, and then they settle it to, you know, however much, you know, whoever got to pay what, because sometimes the mother has to pay, depending on the, you know, the arrangement. They do that because the child's living situation should not be so different over here than it is over there. And when you have a lot of money, this is not news to the ministry, okay? Everybody knows that child support is based off income. So you fuck a bitch and you get her pregnant, right? And y'all have kids and y'all don't work out. You know, the moment you stuck your dick in her, there's a possibility she'll get pregnant. And that if she gets pregnant, there's a possibility you'll have to pay child support. And if you have to pay child support, it's going to go based off your income. So don't go crying, boo-hoo is me, because I got to pay however much money. You should have knew that. Okay, when you have sex, okay, you have a responsibility, and you know that child support comes along with that. I don't feel bad for anybody who has to pay child support, spousal support, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. You knew what it was. Not news to the ministry, and it's not wrong. You have to support your child, and if that's the mom paying the rent where your child lives or the mortgage where your child lives. Now, I'm not saying she needs to go out of her means, okay, because there are some people who want to go and live in a big ass mansion that they don't need. Now, bitch, I'm only paying what he said I got to pay you. That's it. Now,
A-Rod Production says it should be based off income, but should also have a cap. I feel like anything over 50 racks is insane.
I mean, not really, because if, let's say, like, my dad is Jeff Bezos. Racks. If my daddy Jeff Bezos, okay, I need $2 million a month because I know my daddy living in a fucking castle. I'm not gonna go from a castle to a little hut now.
I think the rules differ with Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk.
Hell no, I need about a gazillion dollars a month. Okay, if I'm fucking with y'all, because y'all niggas' pockets is endless. Okay.
Okay. I need to go have real quick. It says she'll be primary custody. She'll have primary custody.
Yeah, I was gonna say sole custody. That don't sound right. So that means like you probably get like every other weekend. That's what that probably means. He'll get probably like every other weekend. Yeah,
I mean, we only saw what was on the show, but
But I mean, that's up to him. And if he's not in his kid's life, then he's gonna have to pay for that, and his kids are gonna have to pay for that. Like, people don't think about that. Your children pay for the mistakes you make. They gonna see these clips, see they mama acting a fucking fool, and they daddy not being there when they was born and shit. That shit's gonna hurt the kids. He said that's 10.8 mil. Well, I hope it was worth it. I don't feel bad for nobody. Y'all out here just fucking everybody and doing all
And
this
I
goofy
wouldn't feel
shit.
bad for her if it was the other way around.
I wouldn't. I would not at all. So, I mean, y'all got to watch people need to watch who they get with. Stop marrying people. Take
Okay.
vows seriously. Like,
You
work,
see what Drake did.
go to
Put that hot
therapy.
sauce in that condom. Stop playing.
Better put that hot sauce, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to remember what I said I do with that hot sauce. Like, I'm not even going to say.
No, I don't
But,
even want to remember. I forgot until you just
but
bring it back up.
you funny as hell. But I just feel like people need to be more responsible. Watch who you're sleeping with and stop acting shocked when the child support system is going to work the way it's always worked. Okay? It's actually gotten a lot more fair if you think about it. It really has.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. Moving along to this goofy ass shit. Did you read about this?
Wait,
Can you
what? Read about what? Safaree apologizes to Lyrica and what? What he apologized to Lyrica about?
You didn't see. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
No,
tell you. I'm
I
sorry.
did not see
You didn't see the
this.
episodes when Lyrica and A1, right? She had a baby, right? They had their first baby, right? And Ray J instigating ass. And who else was it? It was Ray J and that dude. Excuse me. With the girl, the psycho girl, the crazy girl who was with old dude. Oh, I can't think of her name.
They're very good descriptions.
She went with him to see if that his girl that on the side he got her pregnant, and she was like, so am I gonna be a stepmom? You remember who I'm talking about?
Wait.
I can't think of her name.
Wait,
But
what Love and
anyway,
Hip Hop is this?
this
Is that
is Hollywood. This is Hollywood.
I'm trying to think of who's in
I can't
Hollywood.
think of her name for anything. But basically her dude and Ray J was telling A1 that Safaree slept with Lyrica and that might be his baby. And Safaree was just basically like, he was kind of making it seem like to the dudes that he did sleep with her. And then he was making it seem like to A1, like, I don't know what they talking about. And then he basically, I think, ended up admitting to him sleeping with her or something like that. But this is what he had to say about it. He was like, I just saw Love and Hip Hop special with Hollywood, and I just want to make it clear that me and Lyrica have never even came close to messing around. Low key, me and A1 made the whole thing up. What? Spill the tea.
First of all, how long ago was this episode that he bringing it back?
This was a minute ago, but this shit had pissed me off because Lyrica was so mad, and like everybody was calling her a hoe, saying
because who had came out and said it? K Michelle?
I think no. Yes. K Michelle.
Because they was like arguing and she was like something about you fucking Safaree or something like that. Was it?
Yeah, but I think it was already a rumor going around that it looked like him and A1 started. He said, we on TV, we had a job and we did it. That's my brother.
Lyrica and A1 is worse than Safaree and Erica.
Oh, they worse.
They the worst.
This is what I be talking about though. Why do they have to ruin the illusion for me? I know it's fake, but don't tell me it's fake because then I'm watching it.
That's how set it up.
He just spilled the beans.
Okay.
And that's bogus because it don't look like Lyrica was in on it, in my opinion, unless she's a good actor.
Probably wasn't. I mean, come on, it's A1 and Safaree.
Yeah, they childish as fuck for that.
Roll the clip.
I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna see if I could find a clip of them. Oh shit, hold on.
A clip of what?
Oh, unless this is it. I want to find the clip of him alluding that they slept together.
Oh, booby. Yeah, okay, Michelle.
Absolutely not.
That's crazy. See, they bogus as hell for that. I just want to talk about this real quick because that shit had pissed me off when I was watching it, and I'm like, no, he ain't never just come out and finally say, like you said, how long ago was it?
Exactly.
And now you want to finally talk about how somebody said, sorry, I lied on you, but had a great time doing it. So right, period. Like, what the hell? Talking about this is had a job to do, so we did it. That's so crazy because y'all know how
That's
many
bogus.
fans be believing this shit, was trolling her, calling her this and that while she was pregnant after she just had her baby and shit.
So did she know or did she not know?
I don't know. The way she made it was acting, it made it seem like she really was mad and she couldn't understand why he was lying on her. And look at Ray J goofy ass. Look at this.
Ray J is
We
you
should
know,
do another live.
he reminds me of Roger from
Sister.
Sister, yes. That's
Not
what he reminds me
Roger.
of.
That's
He
so funny.
irritating.
Ray J is
He gotta be the
annoying.
center of everything. Like
Right?
he's like,
Talking about
I
what
don't
he
even
say
know how to explain what he's like.
when they tried to get him to join the B2K tour. He was like, "I'm the Omarion." What he say? He's like, "Yeah, I'm the Omarion." Some
No, he
stupid shit like that. Like, boy, shut the fuck up.
He better one wish his ass somewhere else.
Come on, one wish, one wish.
Keep
One
talking
wish.
about one wish, one wish, one wish.
Right? He was so blue. Like he needs to go do some
Girl.
skin assessments. He
Like
played too
if head ass was a person, it would be Ray J.
But like he was the main instigator of this goofy ass shit. I can't
He
believe
really was, and he had a
A1
lot of
lame
fun
as
doing it.
hell. A1 lame as hell, and he wear the same hairstyles all the time because allegedly he
A1
has
is
dread
so
extensions.
annoying. It blew me every time. It seemed like Lyrica and A1 was not going to be together no more, and then her ass. But I still love him. Like, bitch,
But
why?
low
For
key,
what?
they doing
When
that
is he
shit for
gonna
a
love you?
storyline. They
He
doing
finna
that shit
love
for
you.
a storyline.
And then they was on the show after that. I was like, so how long is it taking y'all? Like, y'all just don't like each other and still
You
married?
know
I'm
what?
confused.
I
How
just
long y'all gonna stay
realized,
together, not liking each other, and just get a divorce?
right? I just realized A1 and Lyrica is like Kirk and Rashida. They the Kirk and Rashida of Hollywood, pretty
But
much.
Rashida, she gonna stand by her man.
Right, Rashida, right? But low key, Lyrica did
I'ma
too.
stick
Shit.
by him. I'ma stick
Right,
by him. But
I'm sick
but Rashida ain't
of
never leaving Kirk. I ain't gonna talk
Rashida
about
ain't never
what
leaving Kirk. Kirk might
I
as
ain't
well go
never
do whatever the fuck he want.
girl. I ain't gonna talk about what Kirk looked like, but she,
After this dude that had a whole, I don't like Rashida anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I do not like her, and I don't
after
care.
she done had a
Everybody,
whole nother baby, I just don't know. After cheating before that, I just girl.
I don't even mess with any woman who calls a black woman nappy headed as a comeback when her hair is silk pressed. That means you're fucking delusional and you're low key like, I don't want to say you racist, but like what do you really think of all your black friends just because you're a little bit mixed? You know, she called K Michelle nappy headed at a reunion when her hair was silk pressed. How the fuck is she nappy headed, bitch? The fuck? I don't fuck with her old granny ass, bitch. You fucking wearing wigs too, just like everybody else. Ho. Sorry,
I
I don't
don't
like Rashida.
necessarily like or dislike her,
Nah,
but
fuck
Kirk
that bitch.
bogus. Damn, she
I don't
got
give
beef.
a fuck. You let him do it. Next. I'm
You
sorry. I
know,
don't like
I can't
Rashida.
wait
I
until I
don't.
get. I can't wait until I get engaged and I can put it on make her wanna marry me.
You
Put it
ugly.
on make her wanna marry me. Yeah.
I don't know how she ever sold songs. Her shit is fucking terrible.
I listened to an old Rashida song
Gotta
and I
pay
was
one
like,
out this bubble gum.
girl, this was you, Rashida?
Hell
Wow.
no. I don't know how
Wow.
she ever sold a fucking record. Like that shit was weak as hell.
And
Oh
like
my
she's
god,
very known. I didn't know that.
she is.
I
Like I'm
was
not
like, oh no,
ugh.
Rashida. Oh. Little Roro.
No. But this is like moving along. I do not like her. The last thing that we had to talk about, I just seen this. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Oh, his body. He's so irritating. Boy, shut
Girl,
up. Just because you
another
got ass.
definition of head ass.
Look, I'm
Sorry.
hating low key because I need a little tone up a little, just a
This
little
the
bit.
only reason they got his ass on the show.
Right?
That
Boy.
all right. make sure you
But
have
he
your
looked
shirt
like a
on for only
goofball.
5 minutes of the episode, and then take your shirt off for the rest of the episode.
I don't
He's
even
so
know if
childish.
it's right. I don't even know if it's cause like his personality, like I already know how it is, but I'm looking at him and this is not sexy to me. He just looked like a goofball.
I think it's because we know who Safari. I mean, we don't know him, but
Yeah, but see that I didn't even see that.
like,
All
if
right,
you don't act like that in real life, I just don't understand why you would want to act like that for people to perceive you that way. Like, when people be like, "Oh, they're just on TV," like, I feel like there's a certain amount where I'll go, but
right,
at some point I just gotta stop because I don't want people to think that this is really who I am. Like, I have to constantly tell people like, "Oh, that's just for the show," or "That's not
right.
how I really am." Like, I don't want something to go against my what I how I really am, especially a reality TV show. Like, we know
Right.
it's not like for real, but you don't want to be somebody who you're not in real life. Like, so I just don't believe that all of that is just from him being on the show and just him acting. Like, I believe that majority of that is really the way that he is.
I believe so too.
And
His ass
that is not
is
attractive.
It's
He could be
not.
the finest thing. I mean, especially after I know who he is. And then I see him, I'm like, ugh.
Ugh. I'm telling
But
you,
if I didn't know
personality
who he
is.
was, then I'd be like, damn, okay.
I don't think so, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's because I already know his personality, but I would look at him and not really see him like that. And
Yeah,
I feel
no. I'd
like
be like, okay, you got a nice little body.
even if I ever thought you was cute, like you said, your
Done.
personality is key,
You're
and that
done.
shit would turn me off. I don't give a fuck how fine you are. You acting like that, I'm like, ew, get away from me. I don't want to talk to you. But he said public opinion and validation is the worst drug, but yet here you are. I work out and take pics of myself shirtless all day. Okay, yet here you are again. I love looking at myself. Okay. I love
Clearly.
looking at my effing self. I'm like, what did he just say? I don't do this ish for nobody but me. Self-love is number one. I was gonna say #1.
No, you didn't.
Stranger feathers be ruffled. Oh, excuse me, guys. I do wheelies in my backyard on the water view and pool. Nobody asked you. I love my space and peace. Okay, this doesn't
Like,
look like
what was this? A
backyard though.
kindergarten
You should have took this
project on
take
all
this
the
picture
things
in
you're
your
thankful
backyard,
for? Like, I'm
right?
confused.
Girl.
Why do
I
we
love
need to
my
know this information, Safari?
exactly. I love my space and peace, and I don't want no sex from none of you raggedy hoes. But you're with a raggedy hoe, allegedly. I'm celibate until further notice. Boy, who asked you?
Thank you,
And
Safari.
then,
You
so
don't
you must
care
have
what you
you
do
broke up
until
with your
further notice.
girl,
Well, he trying to
Safari.
tell Erica that. He trying to tell Eric. This is Erica's message from him that he's celibate.
Safari likes girls who look like they body hurt and they face hurt.
Cause
Okay, all
that
the
girl
girls.
he brung to
Mhm.
Shekinah's crying to her.
Girl, he was with Erica Mena. Before that, he was with Nikki Baby. He was with this other girl. You seen him
Forgot
with
he
that
was
girl
with
who could
Nikki
barely walk?
Baby.
Yeah. Boy, shut up. And then
Hmm.
he's talking about some public opinion and validation is the worst drug. I work out. I look good. I do willies.
He
Like,
literally does everything for public opinions and validation. Like, I'm
he's funny
confused.
as hell. This post is for public opinion and validation. Like,
Okay,
shut up.
girl. Hence why he said he likes taking pictures. He likes looking at himself and gonna post a picture of his naked upper body. Like,
Exactly. And his thing poking through his shorts like that. Boy, shut up. Ain't
knowing
nobody
good and well what he doing. Goodbye, Safari.
exactly. Okay,
I'm
you look
celibate
your body
for
looks,
until further
you look good
notice.
though.
Shut the hell up.
Exactly. Safari is a goofball. He funny. But
Talking about he said he does wheelies.
and
All
his
right, out of
pool,
all
your
that
pool that
stuff he
big?
said, that's the only thing I paid attention to. You do wheelies
Right, in the backyard.
in your
And
backyard? Wow, how big is your
on a
backyard?
water view and pool. What's a water view? On a water
Water
view.
view,
Pool. I
water
don't get
view.
that. I'm gonna
And
have to
why
look
he spell it like that? Why
on
does he
a
have to be
water
like this?
view. How do you do it on a water view?
Is
What
that like where the water is like a fake waterfall? But no, I think that has a different name though.
on a water view? I must look that shit up because he just really got me thinking, am I dumb or did he miswrite that?
Let me
And did
see.
he meant to
Watching it
capitalize
in
the
school.
A like that?
Yeah, what's going on, Safari?
And talking about he don't want nothing from none of you raggedy hoes. He said like a house on the lake. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What
On
are
he
you?
said his backyard. He don't got no lake in his fucking backyard unless he's one of those apartment complexes that got the little lake, the little pond.
Come on now, Safari. If you're gonna go on a rant,
That's what
you
it looked
might as
like.
well just make sure it's the right shit, okay? We wanna make sure we know what we reading about.
On a jet ski, but he said in his backyard though. How
Yeah,
big
he
is your
did say
fucking
in his
pool?
backyard. So how big is your backyard is what I
And you
need to
might
know.
want to downsize. You got to pay 4,000 a month in child support now, sir.
Okay, I even
So you
got
might
that.
want to might want to rethink that pool and that jet
You're
ski.
gonna have to
Okay,
come up with something new on Love and Hip Hop. Keep the show
exactly.
going.
And keep the show going right. You finna have to do something now. Okay, I don't know what you finna do, but you're gonna have to do something. Keep it going, like she said, because that shit is dying. They fucking got what's Peter's ex name with the
Girl,
list
which one?
with the list, bro. You want to talk about Kirk and Rashida?
Yeah.
The
Oh, what
original
is her name, girl? I
Kirk,
cannot.
Rashida,
Amina?
and Jasmine. Those was the original.
Girl, Jasmine.
The one who was singing with the list.
Amina.
They
No?
got her on here giving Erica Mena relationship advice.
Amina. Amina.
Her and Mimi, out of all fucking people. Shit, low key, Jocelyn and Mimi and Stevie was, the original Kirk, Rashida, and Jasmine too, if you think about it.
Girl, they was the originals.
The
Hey, hey.
original, right? The original originals. You funny as hell. But
You got your maid outfit on like you always do.
right, got your baby outfit on like you always do. Hey, I would have beat her ass. Mimi ain't on shit
They're
because
following your
I
maid
love
for like
Mimi,
a
but she ain't
whole
on shit.
season.
Hell no.
I don't know
Jocelyn
how
was
Mimi did
funny
that
as
because Mimi
hell.
looked like she could knock somebody the fuck out. Like Mimi got strong arms, as we all seen.
But can she though? Cause she ain't never did shit. And people could say she was being mature, but she must have been mature as fuck. Cause I would have beat that whole ass. You got
Girl,
me
because
fucked
I
up.
don't know. Mimi looked like she can fight. I'm not even gonna lie. She
Yeah,
looked
but
like
did
she
she?
could fight.
She never did though.
I
We
don't know
gonna have
why
to
she never
do.
fought John. Probably because she didn't want Stevie to be upset with her. Ooh, we need to do an episode on that.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to do a few different lives because I have a lot of shit to talk about. I love and hip hop, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all want to hear us do some more topics on love and hip hop? Because that was my shit. I used to
That was
always
for the minute.
I made the private investor watching everything. That show was the
And
shit.
those was the best ones. Those was
Yes,
the best ones.
the
The
beginning
older
days.
ones. Because now, even if it was all faked in, like at least it looked real. But
Yeah,
actually, I think it was a lot of it was real because a lot of them was actually beefing like outside of the show.
we could do like best moments of or like best beefs of. We could do stuff like
Yeah.
that. Y'all let us know in the comments below. Do y'all want us to do stuff like that for Love and Hip Hop? We could do a little Love and Hip Hop live series.
Because I never forget when Stevie tried to propose to Mimi and to Jocelyn.
And Jocelyn she was gonna beat his ass. She didn't have no type of time to play
Girl,
with him.
she was
Even
finna
though she
beat
was
his
playing
ass.
with him because yeah, she kept getting back
And
to
I
him. But
always, every time I see that scene, I be doing when Mimi be lifting up her hand, like with the ring on her finger.
she was like
I thought that shit
she
was
was
so
sitting in
funny.
the background laughing. She was
Cause I'm
always
like, Jocelyn, how do you not know who this man is already? Like you thought, what did you think? You thought you was gonna change him or something? You were sleeping with
exactly.
him when he was still with Mimi, so I'm confused of what you thought was gonna happen.
But it's like Lala said, they promote dysfunction. That shit is dysfunctional as
No,
hell.
for real.
Man, they like, damn, this how niggas be. No, this is not how all niggas be. We don't all be doing
Right.
this shit.
Let's go see the Real Housewives or something. Them bitches is crazy.
Right. Hey, you ain't lying. Okay, it's
Them
not just
them some
niggas.
them some
Okay.
crazy females on there. You want to talk about some ghetto? Now that is
Right.
ghetto.
They be ghetto. So you know the ghettoest shit that happened this year was the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case. That shit was ghetto as fuck.
Ghetto. It was so
But
ghetto that everybody was talking about how ghetto.
hell yeah, people who didn't even know who the fuck they was. They like, who? What's going
They
on?
found out today. I know Aquaman
Right.
got a lot of clicks were trying to find out who she was. Cause who the
Right.
hell don't nobody know who you is.
Bitch, did nobody know. Everybody know who Johnny Depp is. But
Okay.
yeah, I feel so bad for him with that.
Are you talking about Johnny Depp? Are you talking about the man who convinced the world he had scissors for fingers?
Let's just go, because we about to have to go. You should have pissed me off. No, I'm talking about Safaree, the man who wrote "Did It" on him. No, I'm just playing.
Oh.
But we hope you guys enjoyed this live. Did she get taken out of Aquaman for that? I believe so. They tried to
The
say
second
like
one,
it
I
was
think.
for. They tried to say like it was because of something else, but that's why.
They know
It's
that's why.
But the saddest thing, and we finna go. But the worst thing that came out of the whole situation is that they took Johnny Depp out of
Yep.
Fantastic
Fantastic
Beasts.
Beasts.
That was the stupidest shit. And every time I watch it, I get mad all over again. I don't know if I'll ever get over it. I don't.
Like, they could have waited. They could have waited until the trial, okay? We could have waited for that. I would have waited for Johnny Depp to be freaking Grindelwald.
Exactly. Like, I don't even want to think about it. We're gonna be in here for a whole nother hour. So let's just let us know how you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like this video. It's free, and don't forget to comment. I mean, yeah, comment too, but don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are on the road to get monetized.
Yes.
Okay, we're here to entertain, and we, need to get monetized. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Share this video, and you got anything else to say, boo?
Nope. I love her.
Oh, I forgot to
What
mention
did
again.
you
We changed our name to Embold. We are no longer Beauties in the Brown. If you're
do?
already subscribed to us, you're like, who the fuck is Embold? It's still us. Don't
It's us.
unsubscribe. It's
It's
us.
us.
We lost the Braun, so we had to change the name.
It's
Okay.
okay. We think this is the last time we'll be changing the name.
Yes, Embold. I like that. Simple,
I do
sweet.
too. Right to
Yeah,
the point.
exactly.
Bam.
Boom. But yeah, we'll holla. I'll holla.
I holla.